Good afternoon and welcome to the Town of Riverhead Planning Board. Today is Thursday, November 16th, 2023. If we could please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you. We do not have any public hearings today, so we're going to start with our discussion items. And first up, we have Matt Charters, who is going to be discussing Extra Space Riverhead.
Good. I do have Craig Hink here. I think he just came in. Come right up to the table, Craig. He's the applicant.
How are you today?
Very good, thank you. How you doing?
Very well.
All right, just to go through some of the details on the staff report. So this is for a two-story self-storage facility at 61 Main Road in Riverhead. If the board's aware, this is right by LV Medical Plaza and Dairyland. It's the parcel to the east. It's like a little commercial building in the front, a couple of cottages in the back. All the existing improvements on the site are proposed to be removed. They're going to be building that two-story self-storage building. It's in the CRC zone. Got some residential around it in the back. Duck Pond Estate's in the back. If you remember, we just did a 3-lot subdivision also on the adjacent parcel to the east. That was last year. In terms of secret, this is an unlisted action, recommending uncoordinated review. I do have a draft resolution for a neg deck also. No environmental impacts expected as part of this application. Page 2, I do have a couple aerials and pictures of the site, just what's going to be removed. Successional field, some trees on the property, so they're going to do a little clearing and revegetation, which was indicated in the plans. This did require relief from the zoning board, which was granted by determination 2023-009 back in May on May 25th, which gave relief for building lot coverage, FAR, and to allow the use because the use is not permitted in that zone. They'll also need to provide an impervious surface calculation on their plan. That's not included. They have a maximum of 60%. I don't think they're at the limit, but obviously we'll need that information going forward. Parking, they comply. It's parked as storage. If the board's aware, if they've ever been to a self-storage facility, it's not really a huge traffic generator. Usually you have a unit, you're going there, picking up your stuff, putting it in. It's usually a maximum like 5 or 6 people there at a time. Maybe a couple
Over the
staff
course of a
members.
day, really, yeah.
Yeah.
5, 6, 8 people.
Not too busy. They do need to do a little revision on their plan. They show their parking stalls as 9 by 20. Per town code, they have to be 10 by 20. Same thing with the handicap stalls. They do have 2 ADA stalls, which exceeds the maximum requirement. In terms of traffic and access, this is close to the Forest Drive intersection, and this is a little bit of a busy area. As we know, that light does back up. So my recommendation is that egress from the site will be right turn only, so that's eastbound only, just because I think it'll be next to impossible to make a left anyway, most times of the day.
Have they been to the ARB already?
Not yet. Not yet.
So you have any color renderings or no?
I believe some renderings were submitted.
Yeah, do you have color renderings?
I don't have them with me, but I can provide them.
Yeah. The colors are called out. Looks like we're getting good material. I know they call it hardy plank. There's some EFS on there as well, some brick. It looks pretty good.
Okay.
But for ARB, we'll make sure we get some
Okay.
color and color
Yeah, we could
samples.
definitely have color.
Yeah.
Just because there's some neighbors behind here, just want to make
Yeah.
Yeah, completely understandable.
no fluorescent orange or,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah, we want it to blend in, you know what I mean? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why are you going with the gray and the white, gray, white?
I'm sorry, excuse me?
It's showing here that across the top you're going with gray, white, gray, white.
In all, listen, to be completely upfront, I own the property right at the moment. I'm selling it to people who work with Extra Space.
Yeah.
Extra Space is a franchise, national company, I should say, not necessarily a franchise. This is what they're proposing.
Yeah,
Because
just
this is what they use on their other facilities.
Andrew's here.
Okay.
Just introduce yourself on the record,
Hey, how you
please.
doing?
Hi, sorry, we went to the old building. Richie Bono, 8 Hersick Place, East Islip.
We were just talking about the colors on the rendering.
Right.
So your question was about, if you could repeat.
I was just wondering why it was
Oh, yeah.
just
So
flashy.
that's Andrew Zambrano. He is going to be the full developer of the project, who actually
Come on up, Andrew.
deals with the the badge for Extra Space. So he deals with the coloring and everything else.
Okay, if you could just give me your name.
Sure, Andrew Zambrano. ZAMBRATTO.
Sorry, just spell your last name?
Buono, Richard.
Thank you.
Just get yours going.
Hink, H-I-N-C-K.
Yeah, so the chair just had a question about the color choice on the ephes, how it goes gray and white.
Yep.
Is that something you guys typically do?
Yeah, it is. It goes. With that said, it could be something we could change however you'd like it, as long as we can stick with that gray or that white.
Right, well, we'll wait to see what the ARB comes back with, but
Okay.
I was just wondering, because it is a residential area, and I
Yeah.
really don't want it to look like a big commercial,
Yeah. Understood.
building. And how far away from the main road is it? How setback is it?
Pretty good amount.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's about 180 feet.
Yeah, it doesn't call it out on the plan, but it makes the minimum.
this is 150.
yeah,
I thought it was
150.
Yeah, it's 180.
You got this.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I
it's
saw a nice buffer
Yeah.
behind the building as well for
Oh, yeah, you've
residential
got
areas.
quite a big buffer. You've got probably
An
200,
acre,
yeah,
it's probably almost an acre back there.
yeah, behind the building.
Okay,
Yeah. So the minimum front yard setback, just so you know, Joanne, for this area is 30 feet. So they're pretty far back, and the property does like stick out. So they're going to be behind even where.
Behind the ice cream parlor.
Yeah.
So, and we're gonna do a nice landscaping around there because they have the sitting area and stuff. I've been working with them all along, so they're
Yeah,
great
okay.
people. Yeah,
Yes, they
yeah.
are.
They actually came to the hearing via the telecom and in support because they would obviously she wants to stay there. Originally we tried purchasing it, she didn't want to, so we just decided to work together. since they were
wonderful.
there,
I like to
so,
hear that.
Yeah,
We'd like
That's great, and I'd like to see that area cleaned up over there.
Yeah,
I
she
drive
would-
past it every day.
get the gravel out of there, because a lot of them just stop over spot. If they stop in front of the existing building now, and for her, she has to sometimes have them leave and stuff. So they're really pleased with the situation that we arranged with them. So
Great, okay, thank you.
Good. And just in terms of landscaping, I did have some recommendations just to change for native species. They have some ornamentals. Always better to go native. They require less water. Look a bit nicer. I call that on the plan. They'll also need to provide a landscape buffer because this adjoins residential property. That's going to be 10 feet wide, evergreen. I had two suggestions. Either they do it at the property lines where they abut residential, or at their limit of disturbance. Because this property needed variances, they're pretty much maxed out on what they can build. So if they're willing to do the evergreen just beyond their limit of disturbance, I think it'll have the same effect and probably cost you a little bit less money than doing the whole entire property line, if the board's comfortable with that. I think it achieves the same goal.
it's very wooded as it is right now. So it has a really good tree line all the way around.
Yeah.
So adding that, I would think would definitely be the better choice.
Good. In terms of the outdoor lighting plan, they just need to indicate the height so it complies with the code and the color temperature. Like I said, it's going to ARB next month on the this month on the 29th. We did get comments back from the town engineer. He just asked for some revisions, and the water district, we did get them a new plan. The plan that got sent over didn't show the fire water line or the domestic water line. The plan that went over does show it. So yeah, little tweaks, but we're in a good place. I do have a resolution for a neg deck and to schedule a public hearing. Questions?
That's it from me.
Comments?
Good.
Good.
Good. Okay, good.
Perfect.
So we'll make the changes and stuff. Thanks, everybody.
Thank
We're looking
you.
forward to it too. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So then the next meeting will be the architectural review meeting?
Yep.
That's on the, 26, 27, whatever?
29, yep.
You already emailed that information to me
I
already?
did, yep.
Okay, fantastic.
Thank you.
Anything else you need from us now?
I don't think so, yeah. If you want to stick around when they vote on resolutions, that'll be at the end of the meeting.
Okay, listen, I appreciate you. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for keeping in touch.
Yep.
All right. Thanks,
Enjoy the rest of
everybody.
your day.
Have a great day.
Thank you,
Pleasure.
too. All right, let's move on to Sandy Pond Mini Golf Course with Matt again.
Yes, pinch hitting for Greg on this one. Board recalls they did come, they have a site plan application and a special permit for a mini golf course. Town board did grant their special permit at their last meeting. So this will be a resolution to schedule a public hearing for the planning board for the site plan. So,
Nothing for me,
What's that?
nothing for me. I'm just gonna schedule a public hearing.
Yep.
for Sandy Pond.
Is I remember the time of being 10 o'clock being the final cut. Is that
Was a
part of-
condition, yep, it was.
Yeah, okay, that's the only
You
question I had.
see, I think I have it here. Yeah, so the 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth whereas on the public hearing resolution lists the conditions. So the first one is prior to the issuance of any building permits, they have to get site plan approval. The second condition was the 10 o'clock closing time,
Okay,
and then there was an easement required.
okay, thank you.
Also. That's it.
All right. Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome.
Let's move on to 876 Sound Shore Road, Chapter 219 application with Heather Trojanowski, please. Hello, Heather.
Good afternoon, everyone. For the record, Heather Trojanowski, planner for the town of Riverhead. I don't believe we have any representatives for the application here, but I did notify both the homeowner and their design professional. This is a very straightforward, simple Chapter 219, so I'm just gonna run through it. This is a Chapter 219 coastal erosion hazard permit application seeking approval to perform improvements at the site of an existing bungalow located at 876 Sound Shore Road in Jamesport. The proposed improvements include the reconstruction of an existing deck, in kind, in place, so it's landward of the top of the bluff, but it is seaward of the coastal erosion hazard line. And then they're converting that existing bungalow to an accessory structure, but I believe that the improvements are limited to interior. There's no ground disturbance associated with that conversion. Also, further south on the property, they're going to be demoing that one-story building, and they are going to build a new single-family residence there, but that's all outside of the jurisdiction of 219 because it's in excess of 50 feet from the top of the bluff, so it does not need any Chapter 219 approval. Obviously, building permits, health department, I believe they need zoning board of appeals approval as well, but that's, separate from what we're looking at under the scope of this application. So the subject parcel is identified as Suffolk County Tax Number 600-8-1-13.4. It's a .478 acre parcel, again located at 876 Sound Shore Road in Jamesport, and it's within the Residence A40 zoning use district. As you can see from the photos that I took, the site is served by a private driveway. It's that little roadway. It's improved with gravel. Off of Sound Shore Road. It serves several other residences in the area, but all of the proposed improvements are on the subject parcel. There's no changes being made to that right-of-way, nor are they encroaching onto neighboring parcels. They're not taking any access from the beach, nor are they doing work on the bluffs. So really, this application is just to replace that existing deck that is on both the site plan and the pictures. It definitely needs some work. As you can see, it doesn't appear it was originally built with any sort of treated lumber or corrosion resistant fasteners, so it'll be good to get that rebuilt, and they're not going outside of the existing footprint. And I don't believe they're doing any kind of machinery. It's all on the site plan, it's noted, it's all man labor. There is existing bulkheading and stairs at the toe of the bluff. I included a picture of that. And they did receive approval from a letter of non-jurisdiction from the New York State DEC. So they approved the reconstruction of the deck. And they just noted that, no clearing can occur during the March 1st and November 30th of any calendar year, just because it is northern long-eared bat habitat. I don't believe there's any clearing as part of this application. The site is cleared pretty much already with the exception of maybe one or two trees, but they just noted that in their letter of non-jurisdiction. So the action is unlisted pursuant to SECRA. I do have a resolution on to classify SECRA and issue a negative declaration and also issue Chapter 219 approval so that they can move forward with at least getting the reconstruction of the deck started. I just have a couple of conditions that they adhere to any requirements that in the New York State DEC letter of non-jurisdiction, and that the deck should probably be a separate building permit application apart from the new house that they're going to be building, just because, it's going to most likely take a longer time to build the house, and it's not subject to the 219, only the deck is. So, any
Fair enough.
questions?
No?
Nope.
No? Okay, that was an easy one.
Excellent. Thank you. Let's move on to Church of the Harvest Food Pantry with Heather again.
Okay. Do we have anyone here for Church of the Harvest? No? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, Rob Strowski worked on both this one and the 219, but I did let him know it was all going to be scheduled today. So if all of you are familiar, the Church of the Harvest, it's a pre-existing church. It's located at 572 Rayner Avenue on a .316 acre parcel. And what the planning department has received and reviewed is a site plan application seeking approval to construct a 540 square foot metal accessory structure with electric but no plumbing or sanitary. It's going to be used as a food pantry to support the church services. If you're familiar, they work very, very hard with the community in providing, food to people who need it, and they need the room on site. It's a type 2 action pursuant to SECRA because of the, size of the structure that's being proposed. They do need area variances though. For the side yard setback, they're proposing it at 4.2 feet from the side property line, and they need 20. And then it is in a residential district.
Heather, do you want to flip it over?
Oh. Thank you. I'm not used to the camera above yet. Okay. It is within the RA 40 zoning use district, so the max impervious surface coverage is 15%, and with the addition of this building, they'll be at 55.4%. Rob Stromsky did provide me with that impervious surface coverage calculation, so a denial letter was issued so they can proceed with the Zoning Board of Appeals, and basically once they get that determination, they can come back to the board. I am requesting that the board waive the need for a public hearing just because of this is such a small project. The only thing that I will ask, and I need to hear back from the sewer district, I did refer to them. The Rayner Avenue pump station is directly to the south, and it looks like they share access. So the driveway that's shown on the site plan that's here sort of straddles the property line, and they do use the front of the sewer district parcel for parking. I'm assuming it was some sort of, like handshake agreement, but I would like to formal it with an easement. I just have to, obviously the town attorney's office will have to review any easement paperwork since it's the sewer district's property. And I mean, as far as that's concerned, I didn't see anything else,
Chairman, if possible, could we have a letter of support from the planning board to the zoning board in favor of the application?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah, that's fine, and it can get forwarded. I don't believe they've made the ZBA application yet, but obviously when it comes in, it'll get scheduled, and we can, you can submit that into the record for them.
Thank you.
Yes, that's a great idea. I'm familiar with the property, and I know what they do there. I've actually donated myself through my business, and they do a great job, and they definitely need more room. So we definitely have the support.
Yeah, they provide a useful service to the community.
Yeah, so it is going to go to ARB. So ARB will take a look at the elevations on the 29th. Other than that, I really didn't see any other issues. I did forward it over to the fire marshal's office, sent it via certified mail to the fire district. So if they have any concerns as far as access, they'll get back to me and we can revisit that prior to issuing any sort of approvals. So right now, I just wanted to introduce the application, classify SECRA, and they can proceed with the zoning board.
Great.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you for that. That was
Yeah, we help that.
Okay, and lastly, we have Vincent Franchini minor subdivision.
Okay, I guess it's just me again. Is it, all right. Is it facing the right way? Looks like it. Perfect. Okay. All right, so this is a two-lot minor subdivision application for a property located at 196 South Jamesport Avenue in Jamesport. The parcel is 57,150 square feet. It is currently improved with a single-family dwelling and multiple accessory structures. They're looking to subdivide this into two lots. So lot 1 will contain 23,720 square feet, and that'll retain the existing single-family dwelling and the accessory structures. Lot 2 will contain 33,433 square feet, and that'll be a vacant residential building lot. Both parcels show that they will be maintaining access off of South Jamesport Avenue via a shared driveway. That's right here. So it looks like it's a flag part of Lot 2, and they'll have to do an easement or like common driveway easement to service Lot 1 for access. So again, the subject parcel is located at 196 South Jamesport Avenue in Jamesport. It's more particularly identified as Suffolk County Tax Note Number 600-91-2-2.2. It's on the east side of South Jamesport Avenue, and it's located within the Residence B40 zoning use district. I will make a note directly across the street. As you can see from the aerial I included on page 2 of my staff report, there are some wetlands. So it's a designated New York State DEC tidal wetland area. There's also a mapped New York State DEC freshwater wetland area proximate to the northwestern corner of the parcel. So a permit from the New York State DEC for the subdivision within 300 feet of the tidal wetland jurisdiction, and then corresponding approval from the Town of Riverhead Conservation Advisory Council will be required prior to any approvals. And then just moving forward, based on what's proposed, the lot, it is, as it stands, it's in conformance with the minimum lot size requirements, but the subdivision will essentially create 2 non-conforming lots, so they do need a zoning board of appeals relief. So for lot 1, it'll be for the size, and then also lot width, and then setbacks for the existing accessory structures and the principal structure. And then for lot 2, it will be for the lot size, because both lots will end up being less than 40,000 square feet. So I have a resolution on today to classify this as an unlisted action pursuant to SECRA, and also issue a negative declaration so that they can proceed with the Zoning Board of Appeals application. The applicant and their design professional were provided with a denial letter, so they can start that process. And once they, get through the Zoning Board of Appeals, if their relief is granted, we can move forward and schedule a public hearing on the subdivision application. I included all correspondence that I received, so if anyone has any questions about what's in my staff report, I can elaborate on that. Otherwise, this is just, SECRA and then ZBA.
Good.
All right.
Is it keeping what's in that area?
Yeah, it looks like the lots, if it were the old zoning, which I believe was Residence C, they would most likely conform, but, the new resident B40 zoning.
Not out of character with the neighborhood.
No, and they'll make that case to the zoning board when it comes time. All right.
Great. Thank you, Heather. Okay, do we have anyone with public comments on the resolutions? Okay. And if there is no one, can we move on to the resolution?
Sure.
I'll move resolution 99, 876 Sound Shore Road, chapter 219. So moved.
Second the motion?
Vote, please. Nenaro?
Aye.
Hogan?
Aye.
Dennisesky?
Aye.
Woski, yes.
I'll move resolution number 100, Church of the Harvest Food Pantry. So moved?
Second.
Vote, please. Nenaro?
Aye.
Hogan?
Aye.
Dennisesky?
Aye.
Woski, yes.
I move motion number 101, Vincent Franchetti, minor subdivision resolution to classify the action as an unlisted action pursuant to SECRA and issue a negative declaration.
I'll second.
Vote, please. Nenaro?
Aye.
Hogan?
Aye.
Dennisesky?
Aye.
Woski, yes.
Move resolution 102, Extra Space Riverhead. Classify the action as an unlisted pursuant to SECRA and issue a negative declaration. So moved.
I second.
Vote, please. Nenaro?
Aye.
Hogan?
Aye.
Dennisesky?
Aye.
Woski, yes.
Move resolution 103, Extra Space Riverhead, to schedule a public hearing. So moved.
Second.
Vote, please. Nenaro?
Aye.
Hogan?
Aye.
Dennisesky?
Aye.
Woski, yes.
I move resolution number 104, Sandy Pond Mini Golf Course, resolution scheduled to public hearing on the site plan. So
Second.
moved.
Vote, please. Nenaro?
Aye.
Hogan?
Aye.
Dennisesky?
Aye.
Woski, yes. All right, do we have anyone with public comments on all matters? All right, and we
I'll
do
move
the minutes?
I'll move the meeting minutes of October 19th. So moved.
Second the motion?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No other business, correspondences. Our next meeting date is Thursday, December 7th, 2023, at 6 PM. Everyone have a very happy Thanksgiving.
Quick comment, if you don't mind, Chairman. I want to congratulate our chairman. She won the election. She's going to be our council representative. And from this board, we're certainly going to miss you, but wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Very much. Thank you. Mr. Cuddy?
Before you end your meeting, Eileen, can we discuss the Danielle Steele matter?
Sure. You want to discuss it with the board?
Yeah, if I may.
Why don't you come have a seat?
I have an application for a homeowner to do something that was done originally in 1996. In Wading River Shores, there was a small lot that was created, and it was a garage lot, which was strange. It's less than 1,000 square feet. What the board did in 1996 is they said, you can have that lot. This is not anything I was participating in, I'm just reading from what they had done. You can have the lot as long as you tie it to a residential lot. So it was tied to a residential lot on Oak Lawn Drive. My client owns that lot and another lot, and she asked if she can move the connection between the two lots from Lot A to Lot B.
The rights and the obligations
Yeah.
of the lot.
And so all she's doing is saying the garage is there, and the garage is separate from every other lot. It's a remarkable thing. Can she now, instead of having it to her Lot A, can she use Lot B? Lot B is 2 blocks away, Lot A was 1 block away. And so I'm just asking the board if they would allow us to do that, because it was something that the board had approved in 1996.
So Greg and I had discussed it, and I thought we had agreed to it, Mr. Cuddy. I'm not sure why we're doing this right now, but, and you were going to amend the covenant. You gave me a
did.
covenant.
And
No, I sent it back to you for more changes, so that
When did you send
I
it
wanted
back?
you were supposed to send it back with the correct, tying it to the new lot.
When did you do that? Just recently?
Yeah, I don't know, no, like a week ago
Oh,
or so.
okay, I sent you one. I sent
Okay,
it to you
I'll take a
yesterday.
look at it.
Okay. But anyway, I just wanted the board to be aware of it so that you would know what we were doing. And I don't know if there needs to be a resolution to.
There will be a resolution
Okay.
once we
Okay.
approve the covenant. and
Okay.
We have it in a form that we can agree to,
Okay.
because we weren't agreeing to the way it was submitted.
I understand. I
Okay.
did it one way and you want another way.
Right.
Okay? We'll do it so it's satisfactory to the
Okay,
planning board.
I would rather see more information
Yeah.
about it than this
Yeah.
is just,
But I'm just
coming out of
letting
the
you,
rabbit's
I'm alerting
hat
you
for
to
me.
this. This is not something that you would normally have before you. But I think since it was originally created by the board, we probably have to get it approved by the board.
Which board?
It was by the planning board.
By the planning
It was done, yeah. The attorney was Shep Scheinberg at that time.
They essentially let them keep this garage lot, but said it
Gotta be
can only be sold and used in connection with Lot A, say. Now, he wants to take that garage lot and say it can only be used and sold in connection with Lot B. He wants to transfer the rights and the obligations of the garage lot from Lot A to Lot B, which is fine.
Yeah, it's always going to be a garage lot. There's no question about that. It's just a question of having it in, and we put it in the deed too, so that. the
What
deed-
size is the lot?
This lot's less than 1,000 square feet, it's about 800 square feet.
The whole lot?
Yes, yeah. It's a tiny little lot.
Let's not spend too much time on this then.
No,
Right, and,
No,
and
and
actually,
the-
the Lot B, the one he's transferring it to, is physically closer to
Yeah.
the garage
Yeah.
lot than
Yeah,
the first lot.
conceptually, that,
So it's fine.
yeah. that
it's just a very
conceptually
strange
should
thing.
be
It
fine.
doesn't happen too often.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
all right,
Okay.
well, you guys are working on it, so.
Thank you for giving me
Thank
the
you.
time. I just
Absolutely.
wanted to bring it to
You're
your
welcome.
attention.
All right, thank you,
Great.
Mr. Cuddy. Okay, that's
Good. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Happy Thanksgiving.